Hello everybody. Hey, this is Janie Singleton. I'm wanting to start sharing some of my greenhouse with you. I'm a songbird. My nursery is called Songbird. My channel on YouTube I think is Super Janie. But anyway, I wanted to show and share with you some of my greenhouse. I'm planning on starting to do some lives and just show you around what I'm doing and how I do different things in my greenhouse. So right now I'm just kind of gonna just show you what I got going on in my greenhouse and some of the things I got planned, and then I plan to start doing some lives. So like and subscribe to my videos, and so you won't miss anything and be able to watch what I'm doing. So here we go. Alright, so as you can see, I have a tropical, what I call my tropical oasis paradise. I have a Etsy shop where I sell my plants, and I do cuttings and rooted plants. I do some in soil and some bare root, and some just cuttings. So I'm just going to kind of show you around. I do in soil and hydroponics. We have plans to put a new hydroponic system in soon. I already have the stuff bought. Well, let me just start in the beginning of what I started in my greenhouse with the first hydroponic system. I made myself a bottle hydroponic system, and as you can see, it goes all the way down, goes down, and then comes all the way back, and then goes into this reservoir. And I have lots of different kind of tropical plants going on in it. And then here's some that I have in soil. Silver squills right here. I have Mother of 1,000. I have a lot of my big mother plant of Mother of 1,000 is right here, and it grows lots and lots of babies. The Mother of Thousands, that's what they call it. I have alligator plant. I have lots of coluses. And I have lots of different type of Jew plants. That's a burgundy Jew right there. And I have baby sun roses. Just all kind of stuff. This is a very variegated baby sun rose that I have going. Fuzzy purple. Alright, so let me show you here how this bottle hydroponic works. I have it to where you can just put your plants in there, and it roots. This is some dwarf Bolivian. I may kind of mispronounce some of this, but the spider airplane plants, I have lots and lots of those. More silver squill. This is a variegated pepper plant that I have growing. Grows a real pretty purple pepper, but it's hot. Kind of tastes like jalapeno. Smells like jalapeno to me. This is some of my baby Mother of Thousands that I've got growing. And this alligator plant. I have also the green spider plants growing. And if you want to check out what I have on my Etsy shop, I'm Songbird 5213, so you can check that out anytime you want to. Also, I have a strawberry garden I'll show sometime that's out in front of my house that I sell strawberry plants out of, and it's the super sweet strawberry plants. They are very hardy. They grow very well for us. We enjoy them. This is some of my English ivy. It's a real cold hardy, heat tolerant ivy. It grows well. I've got some up front that I've already cut it. I'll show you that in a minute. That I'm planning on rooting in some soil. These are stick plants. Mistletoe cactus. You can also call it a stick plant. But I call it my mistletoe cactus. Alright, here's my reservoir and my hydroponic system that my hubby put in for me last year, and we're fixing to put in a new one just like it right on the other side of it. And I've got all kinds of plants rooting and growing in those, and I sell those plants right out of my hydroponic system that have rooted well. Here's some fuzzy purple. That's my green Jew. I experiment and with a lot of this and just see how well it'll do, and most of it does really well. These are a baby sunrose plant here that I'm rooting. They grow a red flower, real pretty. There's some of my burgundy Jew that's rooting. My green and some of my purple heart, fuzzy purple. That is a type of colas plant that I've got coming along. Some more colas. This is like a green mother-in-law tongue, that snake plant that looks like it's variegated. And there's some of my Night and Ceres plant down there. Those are my mother plants. I have some babies that I've cut off of it that I've got rooting and growing. I'll show you in a minute. Those on the other side. Let's see here. As you can see, these are some corn. I think you call these corn corn plants. That one's rooting. This one's rooting. That one, it's doing something. But anyway, this is babies that I've got off of some of them. This one here like grew out, and then I've got the babies and put them in here, and you can see they're rooting. Some of it does, most of it does really well. Some of it don't like it, and I have to kind of play around with it. This is a type of Jew plant that I got going that's real pretty pink. And then white, it's variegated and green. And got them going. I'm thinking once we get our other system in, I'm able to put them on the other side, they'll do better because they don't seem to like the sun and heat as much. And I think they'll do better for me. See how some of it does on the other side. But they're doing pretty good on this side too, though. Those are more of Jews and colases. Some green electric lime colas. We're in December here in Alabama, and believe it or not, it's hot right now. We're having a hot few days, and it's unseasonable. Normally I'd be staying out here all day doing different things, but it's just too hot, so I decided I'm going to start doing a few videos to show what I'm doing in my greenhouse. But this hot weather is not good because it sets out them tornadoes like that just hit Kentucky, and see how that's rooting. And so I'm concerned. I'm hoping we don't have some bad tornadic weather coming up soon. See how that's rooted? So neat, so neat. I love doing all this stuff. Alright, more of my colases. I've got just all kind of stuff. My greenhouse isn't the neatest because it's just me working in it. This is my work table here. I've got a mess going on. But I clean up when I can, but mostly I like to just plant things and get new things going. Alright, here's the other side where just built a new area. See, in the winter we like to cover different areas in the greenhouse, and we put heat lights up, so that's how we keep things really nice and warm for the plants to survive. I've got Christmas cactuses that I'm starting to grow myself to where I can get more going. I've got, like, I think one of every color just about now. I just bought some new colors, and let's see what color. That's the red, and this one here is yellow, and this one I think is white. Yeah, and I'm gonna get them going. And once I get all them going good, I'll make more. And then let's see, we got all of my mother plants in here. A lot of my mother plants, as you can see, those are spider plants, and I got all kind of potho plants. I sell cuttings off my pothos. This is a Tradescandia fluminis. I have a lot of that going on in the greenhouse. It's normally grew out. I've just not too long ago planted this one and got it growing. You have to keep the baskets going. Every once in a while you have to plant more, and just to keep them looking good. This is a lot of my snake plants, my mother-in-law tongue that I've actually cut, and I'll be doing videos on how to do this and got going. I haven't too long ago did these and made babies. I got a lot of babies off of these that these actually grow new babies, and I've got a lot of them over on the other side. I don't know if you saw them. Forgot to kind of actually sowed a lot of them not too long ago, but I'll be showing y'all how to do that on some of my lives. So like and subscribe to my YouTube channel that I share this video on. These are types of aloes. I'm trying to get into different kind of aloes. These are my butterfly arrowhead plants. I do a lot of those. We also have lots of, well, we have citrus trees growing. There's my kumquat. I have a pink grapefruit. You can see some of the pink grapefruit still on there. My grandson likes to come in here and pick them. He loves these kumquats. They're real sweet and good. And then we have satsumas back there. We grow them trees in the middle of the greenhouse, so we'll have that fruit to eat on. I brought in some of my bigger plants just for the winter time to keep them from dying. And so I got some of my new stuff that I've just bought and got in that I'm going to be doing more with. I'll actually do it live with this. This is a variegated mother-in-law, dwarf mother-in-law plant, and I'm planning on doing like I showed you with the green ones. I'm going to make lots of these in containers, and they'll grow babies, and I'll show y'all how to do that. And this is real cute. I just got this in. See how it has hearts? I'm hoping this will do well for me.